They sold us silence in disguise, wrapped it in truth and called it wise. Told us to sit, to bow, to break, to trade our roar for their remake. But heaven never whispered weak. It thundered through the tongues that speak. They filtered faith through shallow grace, then blamed the flame for leaving trace. But still we sing what won't decay, and still our voices clear the way. The louder lies begin to crawl, the louder saints begin to call. You can bind the books, you can twist the page, but you can't contain this holy rain. Sing louder than the lies, let glory tear the skies. We won't be tamed, we won't retreat. Our gospel rides on marching beat. Let every shout defy. Sing louder than the lies. We're not ashamed to raise the sound. We shake the chains with sacred ground. If truth is fire, then let it burn. If they don't bow, they will return. The rocks would cry if we were still, but we were born for voice and will. You can mock the flame, you can curse the call, but truth won't flinch and we won't fall. Sing louder than the lies, let thunder fill their eyes. We shake the thrones they build with fear. We sing until the veil is clear. Let all the shadows die. Sing louder than the lies. Let choirs rise in streets and stone. Let sacred songs dethrone the throne. Let every saint refuse to hide. Your voice is war, your voice is war. Sing louder than the lies. No power can revise. Let heaven echo through the flame. The lamp still roars, we bear his name. So lift your battle cry and sing louder than the lies. curse, let them decide. But our Redeemer walks inside. When kingdoms burn and night expands, we'll raise our voice with lifted hands. Our chains are gone, our hearts are pure. We walk through flames that can't endure. The furnace hands are falling, and those who lied must bow or burn. But those who stood, the Lord shall turn to stars that blaze and nevermore. So keep your oil, keep calling. The lampstands are falling.
They shut the doors and dimmed the flame, buried the word beneath their shame. They said, be quiet, keep it tame. Your fire's too loud, your truth's to blame. But silence never quenched the roar. It only shakes the ground once more. They closed their ears, they mocked the shout, said turn it down or throw it out. But what was crushed beneath the stone still beats, still breathes, still shakes the throne. If we go quiet, don't mistake, the very dust of earth will wake. This voice was never ours alone. It echoes deep in rock and bone. If they silence us, the graves will sing, the earth will rise and shout the King. The stones will cry, the tombs will quake, no chain on truth will ever break. Let thunder crown what martyrs bring. If they silence us, the graves will sing. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. They thought the cross would end the sound, but blood still cries from underground. And now, like fire in dry land, the voice returns with lifted hands. You can't erase what heaven wrote. You'll only raise a louder note. If breath is gone, the rocks remain to shout the Lamb who broke the chain. If they silence us, the graves will sing, the graveyards burst and bells will ring. You can mute the sacred flame, the voice of Christ is not a name, it's thunder in the bones of kings. If they silence us,
the graves will sing. So raise your voice though hell may stare. Your silence shakes the very air. If they silence us, the graves will sing with every echo echoing. The earth will rise, the veil will tear, the silence breaks in holy glare, and saints of old will rise and bring a roar no death can ever sway. Redrew the face, rewrote the sea. They turned the lamb into a brand, then cut his roar with man-made plans. But even now his eyes still blaze beyond your edit, mass and praise. They hung his name on prophet walls and cleaned his blood from temple halls. They hid the thorns behind soft light and made the cross a stage for high. But heaven never lost his voice. The lion moves without your choice. No silence makes the throne retreat. He walks in fire, not in deceit. You can't erase the lion. His breath still splits the sky. You can sell the name, distort the claim, but truth still walks and doesn't die. Let falsehood preach compliance, but you can't erase the lion. They covered wounds with polished gold, made meekness weak and brave hearts cold. But he returns not as a guest, he comes to judge, not just to bless. The throne you trimmed won't save your face. He speaks with flame, not charm or grace. You change the frame, but not the crown. And heaven's fire won't back down. You can't erase the lion. His eyes still burn through lies. Your gospel soft, your fear refined, can't shame the king who breaks all ties. So let the stars shadows now.